Kum Shibenta ban penkre International Games kabanlong hausnem arajar arpunyo Khuborjylla Meghalaya. Nakaliang Jongka Wrestling Association of Meghalaya WAM kalapenkre ban ajing Hikai bat pentebit ikinongilekkai da kabawanra arngut ki coach ki papaunam nari Japan. Kini ki arngut genthuk ya ushingo harada unongilekkai wrestler ubalakur bontli ki medal kumha ka Asian champion bat kiwe de ki lumpung ilekkai wrestling bat utakishi Khuborjylla ubade ubahikai hagajingilekkai judo. Haka khatlai tarik unaiwing arjar arpusan nakaliang ka Wrestling Association of Meghalaya kalaptiang buram yekini ki arngut ki coach ha Shillong Press Club haka jingadon ringkat lang upa John F Kharshing working president ka Meghalaya State Olympic Association MSOA uba Isaiah Kharmauplang president Wrestling Association of Meghalaya u coach Hebam Malim Ganba uba na Manipur Vikram Malik founder but director ka Sportality Private Limited but kiwe de.
We're grateful for the press club. We begin with our briefing. Very quickly, we would like to felicitate the esteemed members here on the panel. We will start with Mr. Shingo Harada. All right, he's come all the way from Japan. He is a former Greco-Roman wrestler. He has taken time out to recover and is this world champion, Taishi, the Greco-Roman wrestler. So, first of all, right hand. So, thank you very much. Congratulations for having us. Come to visit Shillong for a few days, and on top of that, he has it's going to find out. Yes. Okay. Thank you very much. And now we have the state of Meghalaya. We welcome Vikram Malik. Is currently right now the most avid enthusiast of mixed martial arts. He runs a mixed martial arts dojo. And on top of that, he is helping supporting the Wrestling Association of Meghalaya in everything that we are doing right now. So, one more. We, in fact, if I may, request Bajan to maybe answer the question. Bajan is in a better position to answer that.
All right. So, thank you very much, Isaiah Kharmauplang. Thank you for this presentation. Mr. Koyoba is in judo, Mr. Harada is in wrestling, and we also have with us coach Hebam Malik from Manipur. He's also a national coach of India who has actually helped us during the Northeast Games. So the purpose of this is I would like to take this opportunity, as Isaiah said, that in preparation for the national games, the 39 national games, please remember only the top 7 participate. Actually top 8. Number 8 is the host state. So number 8 host state, they get automatic entry. So if you remember in the past national games, we have to wait to see who is qualified from Meghalaya. But we have very few qualifications if we go in the normal process. So we are grateful to the government of Meghalaya, our Honorable Chief Minister, Conrad K. Samla, Sports Minister, Waila Shaklian, former Sports Ministers, Pandidor, Lingdor, Shaklia Wajiri, for their continuous support to the national games. The dream of the national games, it is one of the biggest event of India, right? Sporting event. and which Meghalaya will be hosting. So by that virtue, we are the host state and we have the right for fielding a team, judo team, wrestling team, all 36 sports. Now please remember when I say the top 7, top 8, so Meghalaya will be competing with the top 7 of India, which normally are the world champion of India. Right? So we're grateful to Honorable Chief Minister, the Sports Minister, the Department of Sports and Youth Affairs. They have agreed, and as you recall last time, CM released the funds for the associations to hire coaches, get equipment and train themselves. So this is one of the efforts that the association has taken in engaging with these professional groups of like Sportality to provide them with high performance coaches. So if you talk about badminton, to the top Olympians for felicitating these coaches. I hope they have been coming off and on now, and I hope, from what I understand, that the athletes are getting good exposure. I think you remember about 2 months ago also there was another international Japanese, the same team but different coaches. They came in Anton Hall, and gave a good session over there also. So you could see the difference in the performance of, because we are starting fresh, right? So you can see the difference between the fresh athletes starting from ground zero and the Olympics. So it is a good exposure. We cannot guarantee what will be our position in the national games because it's still 1 year away. But I'm hoping that we'll be able to give a good fight with the champions of India. We will welcome all the champions of India and hopefully we will, make an impact with these coaches. Also to prepare, we are very excited that India is hosting the Commonwealth Games 2030. So can Meghalaya produce athletes for Commonwealth, for India? And can Meghalaya produce champions who will go to the Olympics also? The dream is to produce champions. And the whole world is being trained by high performance. So either we have high quality performance coaches or we don't have them. Today is a lot of sports science involved. So I'm hoping that with their expertise, with the sports science team available with these professionals, our athletes will get the best scope to come forward. And there are many logistical arrangements also where we would need a full sports science program, which they are having actually in the athletics and in the weightlifting, support of nutritionists, physios. Let me just also brief you that 2 weeks ago, if you remember, the Indian Olympic Association representatives, 2 of them came, led by Mr. Amitabh Sharma and Mr. Sachdev Yadav. Sachdev Yadav is the president of weightlifting, and Mr. Amitabh Sharma is the president of ski, winter sports. So they came on behalf of IOA to discuss with Meghalaya government and NEHU to preparedness. Right? So we showed them the tentative list of sports that we have decided, which was already signed earlier, 36 sports in the year 2018. So 2 sports are being considered by Meghalaya because the host state can propose 2 sports. So the committee had proposed arm wrestling and Muay Thai. Still in a tentative stage, but then both are yet to be affiliated with the Indian Olympic Association. So please remember that the National Games is conducted, run by the Indian Olympic Association, the apex body of India. So they have to be recognized. So there was a discussion that maybe because they are not affiliated, they could also be shown just as demonstration sports. Because other states also have to have, it's not only Meghalaya can have arm wrestling, there should be arm wrestling all over India, which I think they have. So one is they have to be affiliated with the Indian Olympic Association. So that discussion of which sport to be included, besides the 36 which have already been identified and agreed upon, that is being discussed with the Indian Olympic Association and the Meghalaya government. Simultaneously, as you are aware, this will be the first national games where there will be, the government of India has proposed that one sport. So the original list is 36 sports. That means Meghalaya will host 29 sports and one sport each to be given to each northeast state. So I've just returned from Mizoram, from Itanagar and from Agartala, explaining this to the neighboring states. Government of Meghalaya has issued a letter to them that they are to. This is a proposal from Government of India. So Government of Meghalaya has requested them to reply in writing. So Manipur has responded. Arunachal is also agreeing now, including Mizoram. So they have requested certain sports. Naturally, somebody wants weightlifting, somebody wants wrestling, somebody wants hockey, somebody wants like that. So that discussion is ongoing. So by the end of the month, we are expecting the reply from all the northeast states, and then we will send to Delhi that this is the final list of the sports to be held in Meghalaya, and this to be held, the 7 sports to be held in the other northeast state. So that
discussions that are going on, the idea is to go to
the reason why we had to get this level of coaching is because we have seen already proven, Japan for that matter, they have a series of world champions coming out. So where Coach Sensei Shingo comes from, he comes from the same factory where they have already produced world champions. And in order for us to get to that level, we need to catch up very quickly. So in order for us to get same level playing field with the rest of the country, we need this kind of performance. And thankfully, we are able to access this kind of coaching level through Sportality. It was very important. Many people have asked me, why do you need to spend so much when you already have national level coaching who are very accomplished people in India itself? But I have seen that a lot of Indian wrestlers, they go abroad. Those who have done well at the Olympics, those who have done well at every level, they've gone abroad. So for us to send our athletes abroad, it's very, it's almost impossible right now. It's better that we bring the level of coaching that is available, the highest level, to bring it here. So that way we can get level playing field. But again, when we talk about how nascent we are as an association and as athletes also, we are first generation wrestlers, most of the athletes, and we are going to compete against people who are multi-generation, and as Bajon has rightfully said, we need a certain ranking to compete at national games. We are not there in the ranking system yet. We are just started. So for us, because we are hosting it, we are getting this opportunity. And this is something that, the kind of opportunity that our wrestlers are getting. We hope that, this is, we are planting a seed right now. And we are hopeful that the national games will bring in the kind of experience and expertise for all our wrestlers who will pave the way for future generations. So we hope that this is the foundation that is being laid. So we want to make sure that we get the best foundation if we are going to establish ourselves as a wrestling powerhouse in future. Our physicality, mental fortitude, everything is there. We just need to pack on the level of technique that can get them to that level. We will get international level athletes, but it takes time. This we are sowing the seed right now.
So currently Japan is dominating women wrestling. They are really doing well in the freestyle wrestling, and now they have caught up in Greco-Roman wrestling. So the whole world is now looking up to Japan, that what is the unique thing Japan is doing in wrestling. Every country is asking the Japanese coaches to come and give the training there, share their ideas and share their training philosophies. So we in Meghalaya, we are thinking that we bring in those coaches right here at at this point of time, so that all our wrestlers receive the same level of expertise and they can raise their game to the next level. And even the junior wrestlers also understand and learn the best techniques right from the young age. So that is the overall concept. It is not only the national games, but it is a target towards the 2032 and 2036 Olympic Games. In Japan, a young wrestler starts wrestling at the age of 3, 4 and 5. Mr. Shillong started wrestling at the age of 3. Judo wrestling at the age of 3. By the time he was 22, he was already a top contender in the world and one of the key Japanese wrestlers who was a prime contender for a gold medal contender in the Japanese squad. So the same level of kind of philosophy, the same kind of pathway, this is what we are looking to develop in Meghalaya and for the Meghalaya athletes. So it takes time. Of course, it's two-phased. One target is towards the national game, other target is the long-term target.
How long will be here? How long will be here?
So, Sportality is going to provide, he's the high performance coach of Sportality. He's the high performance coach of Judo. Currently, he is involved in a project in Tripura. We may have a similar kind of project in Judo in Meghalaya also. So Sportality is looking forward to providing our coaches in wrestling till the national games, and we look forward to have this base developed and then carry forward till the Commonwealth Games, the 2032 Youth Olympic Games, the 2028 Youth Olympic Games, 32 Olympics, 36 Olympics. So that is the kind of vision that we have, and we are very fortunate and thankful that the government of Meghalaya is interested with this kind of vision. They also have a long-term vision, and the Honorable CM Mr. Conrad Samla has already announced this several times that Meghalaya is looking to promote sports, develop sports, and be
interested in wrestling. Right now, like I said, we are at the nascent stage. Physically, and technically, we are still yet to, get there. That's why we're very fortunate to have a coach like Mr. Shillong, who will get our athletes there. So if you want to quantify it, right now, we probably say we are at a 5. If, the national gold medalist is at a 10, we are at a 5. In order for us to get to 70, you need to work harder. To get to 80, if you have to quantify it, it's like doing an exam. To score 100, I'll tell you, it's impossible if you do not put in the work. 2 months back, before we had the international level coaching, if you were to quantify this, we hope to bridge that gap. All right. The ratio of women to men is 1:10 at the moment in wrestling. It's can be the other way around eventually. So we want to encourage actually through this program, this opportunity. We want to encourage all the female wrestlers also to come forward, and take part. And again, through this, we also like to reach out to anyone who's there. Who's watching this, to come and try out. The thing is, we're still open because you never know when the superstar can come out of wrestling. You yourself will not know until you try it out. You never know about your own potential. capabilities. So this is open to everyone, all ages. Because
This wrestling, where are they actually from? Whether like urban, suburban?
from there I have won medals at the northeast level. They won medal, and it shows the thing is they've fought on very good wrestling, but they have produced in the heavier weight categories. They have come out to perform very well. So we have lots of opportunities will come out through wrestling. That is
The association borders have allocation to crores, but it is not that it has been released completely. So some associations they have expensive equipment, their allocation is more. Some associations, so like wrestling, they need mats. Their major issues, mats at training center.
Particularly on
So on wrestling,
okay. With wrestling right now under phase one, what is happening is money will be released based on vouchers and everything. Okay, but the thing is we have submitted a proposal. The budget, actually what is happening is they're releasing it in phases. The total budget we applied was for 7 crores, okay, for Wrestling Association. But right now they're releasing on like an installment basis. So based on our expense report, they're releasing based on that. So based on we show the report on salaries or purchase of equipment, training camps. So they're releasing money that way. It's not that they're giving money to the association. They're giving it on a need base. The money it's there, but they're giving it on a need base on the condition that you produce the reports and the vouchers for all the activities that you conduct.
この度は、レスリングの講師として、呼んでいただき誠にありがとうございます。日本では、レスリングは9年、柔道を11年選手として活動しておりました。主な成績としては、全日本に、優勝2度しており、世界でも活躍しており、アジア選手権は優勝しています。今はレスリング選手を引退して、ここシロには2月までいる予定です。こういった機会をいただいて私はとても嬉しく感じております。すでに練習には参加しており、生徒のみんなとは練習しています。生徒は礼儀正しく真面目な方がとても多いです。彼らを2月までに強くできるよう私は全力を尽くして練習に取り組みたいと考えております。今後彼らに期待をして見守っていただけるように全力を尽くしたいので応援よろしくお願いいたします。
He just said that thank you for inviting me to be here as a wrestling coach. I was active in Japan as a judo player for 11 years and as a wrestler for 9 years. My major achievements include winning the All Japan Championship twice, placing 4th in the World Championship, first in the Asian Championship, and now I have retired from wrestling and plan to work as a wrestling coach. And I'm very happy to have been given this opportunity. The wrestling students are already participating in practice and many of them are polite and serious. I will do my best to train them so that they will be stronger as we go forward. I hope you will continue to support them and we look forward to their future endeavors.
More judoka is powerful. Physical power is very, very strong. If they will learn basic judo move and detailed technique, they will win more in Japanese. 私がいる期間は、インドにいる期間は短いですが、少しでも多くのことを彼らに、教えてから日本に帰りたいと思います。